So, currently in the Terraria Discord, there's a little event going on where people speedrun killing the Eye of Cthulhu. And I have to know a thing or two about speedrunning Eye of Cthulhu, so I decided to try and make a little tutorial on how to do that. So this time we'll be going for is a sub 6, which is just enough for world record. And while it may be a little bit unattainable at first, with practice it will definitely come. So the first thing you want to do, you want to create a new character, a new world, of course. When you make a world, make sure you don't cover up the seed or anything. Just run it like that, and you'll be fine. I'm using a preset world, but this world I did get during a real run, and I did get a sub 6 time. So you want to load in, right? And when you load in, you want to just run in one direction and swing your hammer. The reason you swing your hammer is because it will drop like loot from the trees, and the important thing you're looking for is really just fruit, like this one, apricot, peaches, apples, whatever. But they give you a little speed buff. You see this wall bed. This also boosts damage a little bit, which is very useful. Another thing you can do is you can just mine the bottom of these sunflowers, and this will give you sunflowers as a collectible item. Sunflowers give you an extremely large, like really large speed boost, which is super useful. Now this is a hill cave. You can tell because it's a cave in a hill. It's very useful in the run. Even if you don't have torches, what you can do, you can just kind of swing your axe around trying to break pots and right click really fast, and eventually you'll hit a few chests. So I've got a torch now. Now that I've got a torch, you're basically just good to go through. Just go straight down as possible. Try to go into the caves or the underground. So underground is here. This means that gold chests can generate here, and I can get suspicious looking ice. That's our first goal of the run. So as you can see, I'm just kind of taking it a bit careful. Like, you want to be fast, but you also don't want to die, which sounds obvious, but you know. So yeah, I go into this water because like I don't really like resetting runs, so I like to just kind of check at the very end, and I see, oh cool, there's some cobwebs over here. This is useful. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab 35 cobwebs. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of enemies. The best weapon to use early game is honestly just these throwing knives. They're really great. So you can see there's a trap chest, a golden chest here. So I'm just gonna quickly mine up these explosives. I'm gonna check the explosives. You see these are the places with the wire, all the possible spots where dynamite could be, and I've mined it all. So I'm just gonna grab this, and cool. Suspicious looking knife. That's the first part of the run done. So now I'm gonna recall, right? At this point, this is the crafting stage, sleeping stage, and fighting stage. What you gotta have is you're gonna have like, I don't think 100 wood, but like maybe 50 wood is necessary. You want to just create a little bit of raised platform here. If you're feeling less confident, you can make 2 layers or make it longer. Then what you want to do is you want to craft a workbench, an anvil using 5 lead, chain using 1 more lead or iron. Craft a sawmill using, I think, 2 more lead or iron. Create a loom. Use that loom to create 5 silk using the 35 cobwebs you grabbed. 1 bed, and then you just sleep. Right. This is the least interesting part of the run, but it is important if you want to get a good time. So yeah. So you that takes about I think 8 lead or 8 iron. Which is reasonably easy to get if you get a good like number of chests here. You see I got 3 down here, plus this one over here. So yeah, you can just do that. Now you're gonna have to wait like a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes for the sun to go down. So in this time I'll just explain what weapon you'll be using. As I mentioned before, the throwing knives are one of the best weapons you can use. You just use this, right? Throwing knives deal like a really high amount of DPS. They're great. Additionally, if you find something like the flare gun or the wand of Spartan or something that can apply like a debuff, like a fire, it's very useful to just kind of have that as a sidearm, so you can just like fire it off periodically to apply a debuff. Additionally, what you can do is you can just press B to throw on your buffs and try to equip all of your accessories. So you see I've got a hard plant fiber cordage guide and angry climbing claws. So this will give me 1 defense and 3 damage, 3% damage. That's like very good. It gives a sizable amount of like damage output. Now it's coming close to night, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the Eye of Cthulhu into one of my my hotbar slots. I'm just gonna spam click. I didn't mean to exit the bed. That was a misclick, but yeah, you might want to go to the this like thin cursor, the normal cursor for this. So you can just spam the suspicious looking eye. I like to use this background map because it means I can see where the eye spawns. I've been spamming the right click button. Don't do that, spam the left click. But since I can see where the eye spawns, I can pre-fire my Phlegon, so that when the Eye of Cthulhu is not in Phlegon range, I can not in throwing knives range, I can use the Phlegon. So yeah, the general strategy for this fight is to just kind of kite around the Eye of Cthulhu, you know. I would advise practicing if you're not feeling confident, or, you know, as I said before, building a couple more platforms. Like, if you can get it down and do a lot of DPS really quickly, then you're in really good shape for fighting this boss. The fight isn't really too hard, but it gets dangerous in the second phase, because the Eye of Cthulhu tends to hang closer and deal more damage more often, even without minions. So if you're low, just hit a heal. One thing to note is that if you find life crystals in your run, it may be better to use them for a lantern rather than for like HP, because I think it's more efficient. Of course, if you get more, you can just use more. So yeah, that's my they have Cthulhu done. That's the time of 5 minutes 53 seconds, which is sub 6. And while you probably won't get as lucky as I did this run, it's very easy just to reset a couple times. This took me about 5-10 attempts. So yeah, good luck to all of you who are participating in this challenge. I hope you will have fun, and don't get demotivated in resetting, because there's always another world you can generate. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, do whatever. See ya.